हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम राबिया नासिर महमूद है और अपनी इस लाइव सेशन को स्टार्ट करने से पहले मेरी आप सबके लिए दुआ है कि आप सबके चेहरों में मुस्कुराहट रहे, आपके दिल रंग रोशनी और खुशबू रहे, आपके दिल में उम्मीद का दिया जलता रहे और आप यकीन के साथ अपनी मंजिल की जानिब बढ़ते रहें। आज का जो मेरा सेशन है वो मैं इस टॉपिक पर बात करना चाह रही थी कि यू आर ब्यूटीफुल, आप खूबसूरत हैं। सो इसमें मैं अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू शेयर करूँगी वीडियो के एंड में भी। स्पेशली आज तमारा ज्वाइन करेंगी मुझे और इट वॉज नॉट प्लान्ड। मैं खुद इस पर थोड़ा अपने पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू शेयर करना चाह रही थी, लेकिन फिर तमारा ने ज्वाइन किया और कितने मज़े की बात है ना, एक जैसी सोच के लोग एक जैसा फील करने वाले लोग एक दूसरे को ज्वाइन करते हैं। तो तमारा इज़ फुल ऑफ लाइफ, तो उनसे इस टॉपिक पे बात करके बहुत ही अच्छा लगेगा। और ब्यूटी की डेफिनेशन तमारा की नज़र में क्या है वो उनसे जानेंगे। आई विल ऑल्सो शेयर माई पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू और मैं आपसे भी जानना चाहूँगी कि आप अपनी आप को कैसे अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, आप भी ज़रूर बताइए, ठीक है। सो या तमारा इज़ विद अस without delaying her in this video. So today the topic is you are beautiful. You are gorgeous and okay. Hello Tamara.
Hi, Rabia. How are you today? Oh
I
wait,
am fine today.
I completely yes, me too. I'm forgetting my real microphone and plugs. Let me put those on.
Okay, it's okay. Just take your
Okay,
time and then we
Tamara.
will start
Yes.
talking about the topic. As the topic is
Yeah.
you are beautiful, and I know you are the most lively person that I met on Facebook, always
Thank you.
charming and this and have this beautiful positive kind of energy. So I
Same
just
goes
want
up
to
for you,
know
right?
I just want to know your point of view about it, like how you appreciate your beauty. What is beauty actually means to you?
Oh, that it's beauty is such a incredibly beautiful and interesting topic, huh? Like for me, beauty is a set of values more than how something looks on the outside, right? How I value myself, how I treat people. And the more I started um, living up to my own values of what is right for me, right? Kindness, compassion, empathy, service of others. Um, the more beautiful I started to feel myself and the more I could appreciate myself. And then when you look in the mirror, what I saw was actually way more amazing than I could ever imagine before. You know. Yeah.
Okay. So meanwhile, I just want to say to my audience that if you have any kind of question about related topic, which is you are beautiful, we are just discussing our point of views, Tamara and me, that how she sees beauty and how I see the beauty, and we want to also ask that how you see the beauty. What is beautiful thing to you? Tamara, I was also just googling that just to know about what people had thought about the topic, and the things and the images that come in front of me is that like most of us are considering that if we are looking beautiful, if we are like outside, we have outside beauty, then we are beautiful. So why these are
Yeah.
standards of
Yeah. When may I ask you a question, which is interesting? When you started like loving yourself more or doing more, feeling more kindness, right? More empathy, more compassion, more doing what it is that you want. How did your perception of yourself physically change? Did you see something else in the mirror?
yeah, it's like to me beauty is like insight. If you have that kind of insight that you can connect people and you can move by them, you can touch by them, you can feel their energy, like not only for human beings but also for nature, for also for the things that are not beautiful to us, like the cockroach hasn't, like we thought that a cockroach hasn't beauty, but God made it. Lizard hasn't beauty, we think that lizard has, but if we observe closely the way it is, it's so beautiful. So I
Yeah.
think that it's more about insight. So when
Isn't the
I
beauty?
see, hmm,
Yeah. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because otherwise we would all like the same man and the same woman and the same tree and the same house, right? If that is one specific way of looking at beauty on the outside.
hmm,
Well, beauty is what we see, what we wish to see. And I discovered that what I see comes from how I feel on the inside, what my values are, and how I choose to uh, serve my
yeah,
personality.
yeah. Yeah, Tamara, tell me that you met a lot of people in your journey,
Yeah.
and like what kind of beautiful people you met, and which are the values that inspire you most among them?
Uh, I met really, I've traveled quite a lot, so I met people from all walks of life, from either what we consider poor or let's say not a lot material possessions or values or material possessions and things around them. And I've met people that were millionaires. I've met people who were educated, uneducated, and everything from Indonesia to Pakistan to Europe to United States. And what I've found is that the one thing that is, for me, real beauty and what I see everywhere is authenticity and honesty. So that we dare to be who we are. And a lot of people think that being who we are, right, that means that it's a specific image, again, of how it looks like on the outside, right? And I may only show up as happy, successful, um, loving, or something like that. But sometimes we don't feel like that, right? Sometimes we feel angry, sad, frustrated, jealous. And for me, the real beauty shows up when people dare to admit that, when they, when we just are who we are, not pretending to be anything else than what it is in this moment, right? I can be kind and angry at the same time, and sometimes I'm maybe not kind, I'm just angry right here. But when I own that, when I dare to be that, and when other people dare to be that, the one thing that happens in that moment is an opportunity for connection. So we can connect towards each other and understand each other on levels of humanity, because inside we're all the same. And for me, there really beauty shows up, because we can see somebody's soul, we can see their desires, we can see their smiles, I can see what what makes them move or what makes them sad. And that sense of like true authenticity and rawness and honesty, for me, that is where real beauty is found. It's never in how something looks like, because we
Hmm.
judge anger kind of like as a cockroach, right? Or frustration. We judge that it's like that doesn't look pretty on the outside. If somebody has frustration here, look what this is. That's not really pretty.
Hmm.
Because we want to see people smile, right? We
Hmm.
see smiling is pretty. If I don't smile, if I look like this, then
Hmm.
I'm not pretty. So for me,
Hmm.
beauty is is in all those expressions, because there's connection. There's a sort of love is flowing.
Hmm.
Um, every human being understands these emotions, regardless of our culture, of where we come from. And
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, that is, for me, is the key main factor of it.
Yeah.
There are many more, but
So
this is what
today,
comes right now.
yeah, Tamara, today I am missing your energy, which is like so moving. Where is that?
Sorry, what did you say?
I am just missing your energy that when you talk, you don't stop. So today I am missing that.
I'm
Yeah,
missing that.
different.
I If you want to, I can keep on going and going and going and going. We have, I thought today we're working together, right? You're not just interviewing me, so I'm also listening to you. I'm not just like going out.
Hmm.
I can
Okay.
definitely put it up. That is no
Hmm.
problem.
Hmm. Yeah, because I always love the way you are in that way. I feel that when you do that in that way, in a very joyful way. So I really enjoyed that, and
Yes.
I try to get your energy. So that's why I'm feeling that. So okay. So
I
Tamara,
will
tell
put
me.
a little bit of more of that into the conversation. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, I just want to share. Yes, okay. I just want to share my thoughts. Like in previous days, when I think that I have a different mindset. Like I feel guilty. I feel a lot of doubt in myself. I feel like blaming that I don't make a good choices. So all the way these all negative limited things come in me and make me like feel not good. I am not good. I'm sorry. My
Okay.
video
Okay.
was post. Yeah, because there was somebody is calling. I'm sorry for that. Okay, I just want to share my views, Tamara, on that topic. Like in previous days, in previous months or previous years, when I feel down, sad, and because of all these things, which is going in my own self, like I am doubting myself, I am feeling guilty that I am not doing things good, or I'm not achieving much. All that bad kind of things comes and make me feel down, and I feel that this is not with me. This kind of situation occur in any in every like human being, whether it is male or female. I think
Yeah.
female are more expressive. They express their emotions, and but I also want to talk about on this topic, and another male as well, and he is also watching me. His name is Dr. Anand, and he is from India, but he is living in abroad. And I just forget the city, the country name. I think America or Canada. Dr. Anand, please mention are you living? So I also want to discuss this topic with him as well. But what do you think
Yes.
that do or I also want to ask, like, these kind of feelings occur in you as well in
Yes.
past?
Definitely.
Hmm.
Yes. I,
Okay.
I I am no different from any other human being on this planet. And as long as we are alive and in a human body, no matter where you come from and no matter your level of what is perceived as success in our lives, this sense of doubt and like not being good enough is gonna enter our space. So, and especially the feeling of not feeling good enough, not achieving enough, all that kind of things, not or believing that we're not at where we're at, that doesn't create a sense of beauty on the inside, right? Because we don't feel beautiful at the moment we are self-doubting ourselves, or this self beating up system starts kicking in. And so that's a very natural process, and it really doesn't matter who you are and what your outside achievements are or aren't. That mechanism goes up for everybody. And um, sometimes somebody who is living at the corner of the street, right, with the clothes that they are at, sometimes they are the most incredible, peaceful, and beautiful people, because there's a sense of calmness and self-acceptance inside of them. They know who they are, where they're at, and they're in full acceptance of the choices in their surroundings. And they might not require anything else, right? There can be a lot of beauty inside of themselves, that stillness, right? We So this is a really nice one again, that the stillness, a sort of inner peace, inner calmness, is being reflected as and seen as beauty. And because I've been standing in front of millionaires which looked at me with tears in their eyes, and I didn't feel that, right? So then there's this outside sense of success, what we as a society
label, this is how success looks like, this is how richness looks like, this is how wealth looks like. And if it looks like that on the outside, then things are beautiful, and then inside there's also inner peace. So if I have that on the outside, that will automatically mean that on the inside I feel pretty too. But there are a lot of, look at like movie stars and film stars who do either plastic surgery or something else, and create a lot of wealth around them because they don't feel beautiful on the inside. So our level of achievement, our level of success when it comes to either jobs, right, or money, they do not reflect beauty at all. It only says something about, at least for me, it only says something about that person's ability to create value in exchange for a resource which we call money. But some people don't require it, and other people do require it. It just depends on, right, what one wants to create. But it is not a requirement for beauty at all, right? The house where you live in, for me, when it comes to people, is not a requirement for beauty at all. Of course, as human beings, we have preferences, right? We have a preference for something. For one person has a preference for something to look as this, and somebody has a preference for something else. Of course, I have preferences. Yet I am, like, to go back to where I was, I'm not different than anybody else. I've got what I would call, like, part of my French statistic days where self-doubt creeps into the room, where I also think that I and feel that I didn't achieve anything. And then I go and look at my CV, right? And find it on the computer and see what all the things it is that I've done in life. And then I go like, huh, it ain't that bad. I actually did it. And even if I wouldn't have done that at this moment, does that make me a a better person or not a better or lesser person? And I go like, you know what? A better person or lesser person, that doesn't even exist, right? I am enough. That and then finally you come back with I am enough. And at that moment I can feel beauty again. Right? Then and that is for me the real beauty because I become authentic. And when you share, for example, like, oh yeah, I felt so guilty and I don't know over these last days, and I felt that I didn't achieve anything or not yet where I dream to be, right? And that it takes away a sense of, yeah, maybe a sense of beauty when it comes to the non tangible things. For me, that is beautiful, right? Because their authenticity, honesty, empathy, compassion, all those things show up again. And I think for me also beauty is where love is, right? Beauty is where love is. When there's love, there's beauty. And when there's no love, when there's disconnection, when there is complaint, when there is making wrong of any situation or people or how something looks, uh, finger pointing at something or somebody else, like that is where for me things become less beautiful, right? It's very easy to put the word ugly in here, like that is ugly and that is beautiful, but yet again that is this duality of two different things. I guess you could prefer that my preferences aren't there, right? And my preference of beauty and where I start experiencing a sense of beauty is in the space of connection and where love is. And but I guess beauty for a lot of people something different, right? Beauty comes where a sense of fullness, a sense of richness, sense of, yeah, again, beauty comes from, and what that experience is, can we can only decide it for ourselves, right? Because somebody might experience beauty in nature, and most people experience beauty in nature and not in the city. And as other people experience beauty in cities, for buildings, the other ones in food. So yeah, it's different. Where
Yes.
is beauty for you? Where do you find beauty?
Okay. So here's the actually I just was listening and your was sometimes your voice was breaking, but I get your point of view. Like I get your point of view that uh, people are different and people see different and people sometimes give importance to possessions and their preferences are different, and that's why they the way they see the beauty, like according to them the meaning are different. So here
Mm.
is Rafia Mudassir also. She is saying that however we can feel beautiful by being confident about ourselves, and when we love who we are. And yes, it's important, as you are also saying that. So Carla is also saying hello to you, Tamara.
Hello, Carla. Nice to see you. Meet you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. So Tamara, in your point of view, the values that you choose for yourselves make you feel beautiful, and it's sometimes like it's difficult. People say that how we find who we are, and because they don't know who they are, and that's why they don't feel confident about themselves, they feel not happy themselves, they don't feel they feel bad about themselves. What do you want to say about that? How they can um, become themselves and start loving themselves?
Let me see. It it really, whenever I am in a place where I have a sense that I don't know who I am, and I have no clue what the heck it is I'm doing in this life, and whether I find that I don't achieve enough, the one thing that brings me back is to simply breathe and relax in the moment, to come to get my attention back here and right now, to feel my feet on the floor and to feel my body. Because every single time I think or feel that I need to do something to improve myself, and only then I am good enough, I'm not seeing who I really am, right? Because then what it is that I'm going to do is I'm going to take actions and activities that are based upon proving worthiness and of what other people might think of me. And the moment I relax and I just realize that I am enough with everything I have right here and right now, with everything I've done until so far, then I relax, right? And then the beauty comes in. And only from that place I can create new things, right? Because what it is that I'm doing then is I'm doing it because I like it, because I enjoy it. And sometimes people think like it's a really big question to ask yourself, am I? Right? Who am I? Like I panic when I go and think like that. Oh, I need to be somebody. Who am I? What that's quite big. So what if, this is what I learned, we just relax right now and then figure out what it is that I want right now. What is the most enjoyable thing to do right now? And from there, I can dream what I maybe want to do in a week or in a year, or what I like to create. Um, so then I have access to that excitement again, or beauty, if you go inside of yourself. And from there, we can create. We always think is that like being who you are, like it's not a journey to somewhere, right? You can't grow into who you are